Alright, MiHoYo has recently released the weapon information for the new weapons of the next patch. So here we have the 5-star weapon representing YAE MIKO, yeah? Kagura Verity Catalyst, 66.2 crit damage, 608 base attack. God damn. You know, it's a purple catalyst with crit damage main stat. Who would have known? I've never known this before. Oh my god. Whenever you cast elemental skill, you gain 12% elemental skill damage, stacking up 3 times. When you have 3 stack, you gain 12% all elemental damage bonus. So casting E gives you more E damage. Well, casting elemental skill gives you more elemental skill damage, max 3 stack. The stack lasts 16 seconds. When you have 3 stack, you gain 12% elemental damage bonus, right? So at max refinement, this should be like 24% elemental skill damage. Max 3 stack, so that'll be like 72, yeah? 72% elemental skill damage and 24% all elemental bonus damage. The buff lasts 16 seconds, so this is really easy to stack, I feel. So Lisa and YAE MIKO is the one that comes in mind, right? We also have the essential material here. So we need the mask, the doggo claw, and the specter, right? So both of the annoying enemy. It does have like crit damage, so I'm pretty sure anyone can use this, because we don't really have a good catalyst weapon. Isn't Lost Prayer best for main carry? Yeah, Lost Prayer would still be better if you're in co-op, generally, right? Like if you're playing in co-op, Lost Prayer should still be better. This Lost Prayer will give you more stats overall in co-op. It's a universal catalyst. I feel like it's easier to make use of, but the requirement is 3 stack for elemental burst damage, right? Otherwise, you only get elemental skill damage. So Ningguang can kinda use it if you have Constellation on Ningguang. You only get like 2 stacks though, right? Yeah, like when the screen shatter, you get another screen, so you can E twice with Ningguang. Actually, yeah, that is true. You can manage to get 3 with Ningguang, right? Because if you E, ult, and then E, your cooldown is 11 seconds, right? And the buff lasts 16 seconds. Your cooldown is 11 seconds, so you can max stack on Ningguang if you have Constellation 2, right? Yeah. If you have Constellation 2, you can max stack on Ningguang pretty easily. So yeah, the biggest thing here is that the buff lasts 16 seconds. Does it stack independently? Yeah, that I don't know, right? So it will be depending on if the stack is independent of each other, or whenever you get a stack, it resets up to 16 seconds, right? So that's what we don't know. If every time you gain a stack, it resets to 16 seconds, that's amazing, you know? Lisa's easy, right? Because Lisa just tap E 3 times. Yanfei can, right? Okay, so if the stacks resets to 16 seconds every time you hit your elemental skill, it works on Yanfei. Because it's 9-second cooldown. Lisa's easy because her press cooldown is 1 second. I think realistically, this weapon you can use for the crit damage main stat alone. It's a caster weapon, right? Like this makes more sense for a caster in my opinion, right? Like a mage type of character should be the one that casts abilities, right? And in the entire Genshin Impact, the only character that resembles a mage caster the most is Lisa. Like you can't convince me otherwise. You literally cannot convince me otherwise. It's a mage that needs time to stack up, right?
Here.
You either do this to stack up slowly, and then hit your ult for area control, and then you charge up your big nuke, right? Lisa is the most mage-like character in Genshin. Okay, but that is that weapon, yeah? Crit damage, decent weapon. I'll give it like a good 3 out of 5. It's not super universal, but it's decent. And next is the 4-star weapon we'll be getting for free, and we get refinement of Oathsworn Eye. Attack 27.6, base attack 565. Increase energy recharge by 24% after using elemental skill. The buff lasts 10 seconds. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Usually, they have this blue text, right? The blue text, like 12% here, 12% here, signifying it can be increased with refinement. I'm assuming the energy recharge goes up. I don't see the blue letter. I assume it's gonna be like 48 energy recharge. Yeah, it should increase to 48% ER, right? So this will be a great weapon, I feel. It's not gonna be like the highest damage weapon out there, but it does give you 2 stat, right? Because you can refine it for free to refinement 5 because it's an event weapon. They showed it on their live stream, right? So 48, so 50% energy recharge, right? 27.6 attack and very high base attack. So it's a great balance. It doesn't have crit and stuff. It doesn't have like damage bonus and stuff. It's just a solid weapon. Because it's a free weapon, I feel like this is rather solid. This should be a rather solid weapon because it's free, right? Let's see. Kokomi? Probably not. Mona? Possibly. But Mona might as well use TTDS to buff her team, right? I feel like it's not the best on anyone, but it's useful for your first Catalyst DPS, basically. Because it's free. Kokomi for aesthetics? Yeah, might as well, no? So I guess we're gonna build YAE MIKO, right? Alright, so we are gonna build YAE MIKO. And I think, I don't know why, but I'm gonna use Zhao as a test. Because I had a feeling that I should use Zhao as a test. Because Zhao is the premier DPS of Genshin with a lot of raw stat, you know? So I will use my hunch to use Zhao as a test. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna run... I don't really have like... I mean, I can run Thunder Fury, but it's not really strong. Like, my Thunder Fury isn't really strong. So, for example, I can maybe do this. Right? I can maybe do this. Like that. And then we go for something like this. And like... I don't know why, but I feel like this piece might be really good on her. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put this piece on her. And then we'll look for electro damage. Oh, this is a really good electro damage piece, you know? Like, surely I will not take it away from... So I will just take this. Let us equip this. Or we're gonna equip the higher ER one, but let's equip this. This has lots of stat and attack as well. Now we have to look for an emblem piece. Right? We have to look for an emblem piece. And I think I want to run this emblem piece on YAE MIKO for some reason. So, how much stats do we have? We have, kind of low crit rate, but like decent stats overall. You know, I got some elemental mastery as well, because electro character really use elemental mastery well. So I guess this will be the build that I will run on YAE MIKO, right? You know? Like, I'm not sure how good it would be. I'm just thinking maybe it'll be pretty nice on her, but who knows, right? Like, hey, you know? Like, it could be a lot better, right? Emblem set is mainly because, you know, she places 3 turrets down and then she detonates the turret, right? With her ult, right? So I'm thinking a little bit of emblem set might do, but I may need 150 ER. So let me look for more energy recharge. Or I can just change the set to like another set, you know? Like, what if we run like double attack set? Yeah. How about we run a double attack set on her? That sounds good. How about we ignore the ult and just run attack, you know? Like, that would be good. This seems cool, you know? This seems like a reasonable piece. Let's take this. And equip this from Yomi over. Yeah, that seems okay. Wait, so this is already Shimenawa. I need one more gladiator, right? Do I have a good gladiator piece here? Well, that's a decent gladiator piece, but it could be better. Do I have a good gladiator piece here? Not really. I don't really have good gladiator piece here. So I guess we'll have to take this. We'll have to take this piece. And then for circlet, we can run anything, right? We can run anything on the circlet. So let's look for something good. Let's look for something strong. Let's look for some crit damage, you know? It gives you HP, though. HP, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about HP here. We have a little bit of elemental mastery, you know? Just a little bit of elemental mastery. I think that would be fine, you know? And then, yeah. This seems like a reasonable build for YAE MIKO, you know? I'm not quite sure why I'm running a build like this, but I just feel like this might be okay for YAE MIKO, yeah? Alright, how about I equip this? Let me equip this piece. How about that? Full Shimenawa? I don't think full Shimenawa works. Oh, this works. But now it becomes 4 Shimenawa. Full Shimenawa is kind of copium. I don't think full Shimenawa is the way, right? You know what? I feel like we should just run Emblem, right? I'm just gonna run Emblem. There, I'll just run this build, you know? I mean, it's very low ER. Like, the ER isn't very high. Zhao's plunge isn't considered burst damage, though. I'm not building Zhao. I'm building YAE MIKO. I'm just using Zhao as a template for no reason in particular. I just thought that Zhao would be a good character to try to build YAE MIKO on. I think it's fine. This is fine. This is a fine set, you know? And just run, you know, Bennett Kazuha, you know? Easy, you know? And that will be the quick, short, weird reveal of the new weapons, yeah? That'll be enough for now.